Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and this is Footy Fever. For those of you that don't know, I'm Magic Victor, and if you are passionate about football, this is the right place for you. In today's video, we'll be talking about the UEFA Champions League matches, and we'll also be predicting the upcoming fixtures for the match day one Champions League matches. Before we dive into today's video, make sure you subscribe, like and share, and let me know in the comment section which team you're supporting in this year's Champions League and what you think about our prediction. Now, looking at Group A, we have Bayern, Man U, Copenhagen and Galatasaray. And if you would ask me, I would tell you, I think the group is clear already. I think Bayern will definitely top that group, and without any doubt, because looking at the group like right now and even their recent Champions League matches in the group stage, they have always done well. Bayern first, then I'm expecting Galatasaray to give Manchester United a run for their money because I mean, looking at the last matches that Man U have played and how they have been playing and the amount of injuries that they have in the team right now is not even something to write home about for them. They are really in a bad place. They need to fix up a lot of problems now. We can't even start going into in this episode. So yeah, so I would say for me, I'll give Galatasaray a good second place because I'm not expecting Manchester United to give them a run for their money. So yeah, I'll give Galatasaray second place, and I'll give Manchester United a third, and then Copenhagen fourth. So we'll be expecting, as a Liverpool fan, as you can see, I'm putting on my jersey, so we'll be expecting Manchester United in the Europa League. So in Group B, we have Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV, and Lens. Now, I really think Arsenal is going to top this group because they have been playing very well. The transfer window was good for them. They did their business right. I think the only issue in that team right now will just be Kai Havertz. He has not really been given up to expectations. He needs to find his feet in that team as quickly as possible. If not, I don't think he'll be playing as much as you would expect somebody that they bought for 65 million. Yeah, so I think Arsenal will top the group. As for Sevilla and PSV, well, they have not really been doing well in the Champions League. I don't know if their plan is to just come and win the Europa League every season. Do you get? So I would really want them to go to the group stage because as a Liverpool supporter, I mean, we can't have them destroying our chances again. So yeah, I would want Sevilla to be second, but I can't really see it happening that way because they have not really been playing well in the group stages. So I would say I would still give them a second. I would want them to fight for that place, but still PSV is a really good side, and the fact that they have not lost any game this season. Yeah, they have not lost any game this season, and Luke De Jong, who is their striker and their captain, also has been superb. Like this season, he has been playing very well and brings a lot of experience to the team. So I think if it's in that sense, they should be able to battle Sevilla for a very good second place, and we're expecting a good tie from them, because now that Sevilla has they have Ramos, which obviously we all know the name speaks for itself. So yeah, he should be able to organize them in terms of a Champions League game because he knows that affair, that's his ground and all that. Yeah. So, but I'm really leaning into PSV here for second place and Sevilla for a third, and then Lens. I'm really sorry, but I really don't see them putting up a fight. But these underdogs in the Champions League, anything can happen. So yeah, it's going to be a very good group to watch. Then going into Group C, we have Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and Union Berlin. Now this one, you know, I would I would say Madrid will top this group here. We'll just do it because honestly, I know they are battling with some injuries at the moment, but come on, this is Real Madrid. Yeah, they always turn up when you need them. They always turn up in the big games like this. So I feel they are going to trump everybody in that group. They are really going to take out everybody in that group. Then for Napoli, they can always surprise us because I mean the confidence that they are going to bring into from last season, being the current champions of Serie A, and the way they are playing, they are so much in sync right now. Although their last match against Girona was a 2-2 draw, but even at that you could still see that they were a team and they had to like fight back to get the point out of that game. So that was really really impressive to watch. And then again, honorable mention to Victor Osimhen. He's someone that will be a player to watch. He can always do one or two things to carry the team on his back and see that this team see out their Champions League group. So yeah, but nevertheless, I would still bank on Madrid to top this group and Napoli to come second. Now, in the case of Braga and Union Berlin, um, I think I would go for Union Berlin third because they were very impressive in the Bundesliga last year. Although they have not started the season very well, but I think that atmosphere of being in the Champions League might mean something. It might mean a lot to the fans, so they would want to put up and be there for their players. And also, I still have like good faith in them that they'll be able to turn out and give us some exciting football in the Champions League for them to just be in that third place. Because obviously, I don't see them getting any result against Napoli or Real Madrid. So their best bet to be in third, and yeah, they will have an edge over Braga. So I'll definitely go for Braga in fourth place. Then in Group D, we have Benfica, Inter Milan, Salzburg, and Real Sociedad. Now, besides Inter going for third place, I think the going for first place. Sorry, I think the other positions are really up for grabs. But since I mean we're doing predictions here, so this is mine. Is that I would put Benfica for second, and I will go for Salzburg third and Real Sociedad last. But I think it's going to be one of those groups where it's going to be a close one, you know, for that second place because Inter Milan, if they play their game all day every day, they should be able to get points out of every match from their group stage against these teams. So yeah, I would definitely go for Benfica second, Salzburg third, and Real Sociedad fourth on Group D. So for Group E, we have Feyenoord, Atletico, Lazio, and Celtic. Well, I think this group is easy to predict. I think this group is easy, but I think Atletico will go all the way. They will definitely finish first. Lazio for second place. Um, Celtic for third, and Feyenoord for last. So um, any other result besides this one would just be shocking. I think everybody can agree on this one that the group is actually very very easy to predict. But then this is football, so anything can happen. So we move to Group F, the group I've all been waiting for, the group of death. Now, we have PSG, Dortmund, Milan, and Newcastle in this group. This is the most exciting group, and I think often the fact that like they are all powerhouses. I think with the way they have been playing, it might be easy to call this one, and I feel this is how it's going to end up. So I would definitely give for first place. I'll give AC Milan. I'll give it to AC Milan because I think with the new signings that they have, especially in attack, and if they can still be at their best on those days, I feel like they can top everybody in this group. Because for PSG, this is not the PSG that we know, and this PSG needs to still prove themselves to us and still prove themselves to everybody. Do you get? So they they lost they lost a lot of players last season, and even at that, they have not been up to their best. Like the beginning of this season, they have not been up to their best. So I'll give them second, after Milan. But then, like anything can happen. When you have Kylian Mbappe in your team, is a force to be reckoned with. So for second place, we'll go for PSG. For third place, we'll go for Newcastle, and fourth is going to be Dortmund. Yeah. Then for Group G, well, it ranks itself already from Man City to Leipzig to Red Star Belgrade to Young Boys. So I think This one is already easy. Like the way they even grouped itself is already easy for you to call. So now I don't think we need to waste any time on this one to call. Same for Group H as well. Barcelona, Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Antwerp. So yeah, but we, these groups are really easy. Even if for Man City and Barca, even if they don't start their first teams, I think they will still top this group. Although the Leipzig is going to, I think they can hold Man City. Honestly, they can. Maybe in their home fixture, they can actually hurt Man City. So, but still, it's not a game that they will need to really worry themselves about. You understand? So yeah, I think they will do very well. They'll do very well for Man City and for Barca. I think they'll top their groups as well. And from the seeding and the group standing originally, I think that those groups have already been ranked by default. So no need to pour too much analysis on them. Yes, guys. So I've come to the end of today's video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also, you can always let us know like your own predictions in the comment section. And yeah, just tell us the team that you are really rooting for in this season's Champions League.